German car companies used to reserve the high performance treatment for coupes, sedans, convertibles, cars with innate sporting potential. These days, they'll throw an AMG badge on anything.
Time for an unlikely comparison.
The question: how much worse is the AMG performance experience when applied to a sensible compact SUV instead of a roadster? Let's use the Mercedes-Benz SLC, previously known as the SLK, as our baseline. As a compact, retractable, hardtop two-seater, it's a natural candidate for AMG-ifying. That's not a word, is it? From that transformation emerges the AMG SLC 43. Its 3-liter bi-turbo V6 generates a duly spunky punch of acceleration in collaboration with a joyfully swift-shifting 9-speed automatic transmission.
Straight line acceleration to 60 takes a brief 4.6 seconds. The SLC 43 also turns with appropriate urgency, though it's hard to imagine that steering wouldn't improve if it didn't weigh a portly 3,541 pounds.
Meanwhile, representing the newest breed of German tuner specials is the GLC 43, featuring a bi-turbo V6 and 9-speed automatic. Actually, powertrain figures are exactly the same as the SLC, right down to the horsepower figure. And because the GLC is all-wheel drive, its 0 to 60 time is a scant 0.2 of a second slower than that of the SLC 43, despite weighing nearly 500 pounds more, which, come to think of it, really isn't that much more considering the size difference.
True, but the GLC's all-wheel drive system also means it's slightly nose-heavy, unlike the SLC, which has near 50-50 weight distribution.
Let's go! No, it's not. But regardless of where the weight sits, the GLC handles really well. The grip is great, and it corners like a car.
Mine does too. That awesome handling does come at the expense of ride comfort though. Big bumps are transmitted loud and clear to the occupants. Bump, 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 bump.
Huh, same here.
That said, the SLC 43 feels Dwayne the Rock solid at high speeds, like a proper German performance car. And when it's time to shed all that speed, the brakes offer confident stopping power.
Yeah, the GLC's pretty much the same.
What are you doing?
Oh my God, Mom, shut the up.
Impressive. Oh, hi, Zach's mom.
Oh, hi, Micah.
No, you don't get to talk to him. What's fascinating is that thanks to a heavy retractable top, the GLC weighs only 500 pounds more.
You already said that.
That relatively minor weight difference, coupled with some impressive dynamics, makes it more fun than any SUV has a right to be.
Fair point, but the SLC 43's retractable hardtop, though heavy, does have its advantages, including coupe-like noise suppression and security when up. And you can always just drop the top if you want to have the open-air experience, though doing so does have the trunk space from its already cozy 10.1 cubic feet.
By contrast, AMG-ness aside, this is still an SUV. Drop the seats and it'll carry more than 56 cubic feet of stuff, or 5 people, and plenty of gear. Plus, even though it's not a convertible, the GLC does include a panoramic roof, in case you'd rather watch the sky than the road.
Watch where you're going.
Yes, but the SLC's roof is way cooler. Not only can it disappear into the trunk in about 20 seconds, but you can also get an optional electrochromic panel up here that changes from opaque to clear with the push of a button, like the windows on a freaking Boeing Dreamliner.
Huh?
Not the same thing. Ah, there's something in my eye.
In terms of pure coolness, the SLC 43 has an edge, but bring finance into the discussion, and the GLC pulls ahead, metaphorically if not literally. Buy a base AMG GLC 43 and you'll spend $55,825 including destination. Ditch all that GLC practicality for an AMG SLC 43 and it'll cost you $61,225. Kind of like a $5,000 inverse practicality tariff.
I want to crap all over the GLC 43, but I can't. It's barely slower than the SLC I'm driving. It looks fantastic inside and out. It's way more flexible in daily use, and it starts at $5,300 less than the SLC 43. Unless you worship Helios, God of the Sun, I can't see any reason not to swap the 2-seat S for the 5-seat G.
Oh, I can.
Do you think you'll be around for my birthday this year? And have you called Grandma lately?
No,
You said you were going to call her. How come you haven't called her?
I don't know.
Why can't you drive like Phil? Phil drives like a normal person. You're the only person I know who doesn't drive like a normal person. You're going to hit something.
I wish I had a 2-seater.